Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for second half of November 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have done a pre-shuffle to see what's going on for you. And it looks like you're trying to make a decision about whether or not you want to continue this relationship based on your person's ability to take accountability for some kind of action. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it can be that they lied to you. I feel like you put a boundary in place with this Seven of Wands. But more than that, what I'm getting from this card is there's a bit of an ultimatum here. Your decision is going to hinge on whether you're satisfied that your partner has genuinely apologized to you or committed to doing better in the future. They have to have owned up to something. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Cups in the reverse position. So the Four of Cups in the reverse can be, immature behavior where someone is unwilling to kind of look in the mirror and own up to something, as I was saying. The Four of Cups in the reverse, for me, reminds me of someone who is always pointing the finger at someone else, is always projecting blame and avoiding accountability. What I'm getting from the Knight of Swords in the reverse is also don't rush in making this decision. We are in Mercury's shadow. I think we're soon to be Mercury retrograde for the whole entire rest of 2024. And I always advise to avoid making life decisions or relationship decisions, significant relationship decisions, when Mercury is in retrograde, because we tend to go back on those decisions when Mercury goes direct. We're not really seeing things clearly. We're prone to misunderstandings because Mercury is the planet of communication. And when it's going in a backwards motion, things are bound to get lost in translation or misconstrued. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let's see what the Oracle cards say about what's going on for you. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is going on for Capricorn in love in late November 2024. What's going on for Capricorn in love? Show me clearly what is going on for Capricorn in love. Crumbling. So this card is about maybe the relationship feeling as if it's falling apart. Your trust might be eroded with the crumbling card. Or your view of someone, your view of your person has kind of shattered. Like you might have had them up on a pedestal and then their behavior has totally thrown into question the way you saw them. And maybe you've lost a bit of respect. Angels and Spirit, what else is going on? Yeah, so does their apology really hold any weight? Because we've got the false hope card, okay? Maybe their actions aren't really matching, their words. Maybe they just tried to placate you and tell you that they saw the error of their ways and they're never going to do it again, but you're not quite satisfied is what I'm getting, okay? So you're seeing this person clearly now. It's like the illusion has shattered, the blindfold has been taken down, and you can see this person's good and bad aspects is what I'm getting from this card here. So that's where you're at. You're thinking, okay, now that I see this person in their truth and I can see everything, it's all out in the open, do I really want to still be in this relationship? Is it worth the fight? That kind of thing is what I'm getting. Is it worth the fight? That's what I'm getting. Angels and Spirit, show me more about what Capricorn needs to see about this connection. What does Capricorn need to see about this connection, please? Sneaky snake. Yes, there was definitely some kind of shady behavior. This person went behind your back and did something a little bit deceitful, okay? There's no doubt about it. Whenever I see that Knight of Swords in the reverse, there's some kind of lie. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm actually going to use this deck here. Angels and Spirit, what would this person say to Capricorn? If they could be honest, what would this person say to Capricorn? What does this person want to say to Capricorn, please? They want to be different. They want to be different. Yeah, but are they capable? Do they have it in them? Please. I am picking up on a little bit of avoidance from this person, and it could simply be avoiding looking in the mirror. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of drama playing out for you. What's going on? And sometimes we use drama to deflect what's really going on, so just be aware of that. I don't feel like this person can pull the wool over your eyes anymore though. What does this person want to say? Yeah, I wish I could understand you. This person might feel like you're making a mountain out of a molehill. They might not understand why you're really trying to enforce this new boundary. I really feel that they underplay or they minimize their role in the drama, and yeah, they have a problem with accountability. They do admire you though. It's not like you're coming from a self-righteous kind of place. They're saying, I wish to be like you. You know, I'm getting, Capricorn, that you're very much what you see is what you get. You just lay it out on the table and there's no sneaky business. And I feel like this person appreciates that about you, but they lack that same kind of transparency. They're saying my life is a mess right now. They might have tried to cover up some of their messes. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does this person want to say to Capricorn? What does this person want to say to Capricorn, please? Right, here we go. They wish they handled things differently. There is a sense of regret from this person. They don't know where to start. So I feel like there could be this big backstory and they just don't even know where to start to explain their behavior. I feel like this is you. You're like, what is the truth? You never quite know with this person because they're scared that you will reject them if they're completely honest and vulnerable with you. Yeah, I wish I could be fully honest with you. This person might have been dishonest as a form of like control because they were afraid of what you would do if you saw the whole truth. Their way of being in control of the situation was to obviously manufacture a story or wear some kind of mask. And then they wonder why people don't believe them. People don't believe in me. Yeah, it's because, you know, people can sense that maybe, you know, you're holding something back. Or maybe your story just doesn't add up. So I feel like they're avoiding you right now. They're saying, I can't come to you now. It's all too much. Yeah, I'm picking up on their avoidance. I can't express myself. You're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. So this person does like understand that they did you wrong. Yeah, but are they willing to change is the whole question. Let's have a look and see what your advice is. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the advice for Capricorn when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this connection. What is the advice for Capricorn? What is the advice for Capricorn? there's nothing you need to do right now, okay? There's a sense that you need to kind of surrender, hand things over to the divine. Because if you still feel like there are pieces of the truth that are missing, the divine will reveal them to you in exactly the right moment. Yeah, because this card is talking about when you're at rest, a power much greater than you will take over and do a much better job than you could have done. So there's nothing you need to actually do. Yeah, see, they're giving me a card about projecting onto the other person. Don't let this person project blame onto you, or guilt onto you. Yeah, see, a lie is a sign of fear. It's also a means of control, which is what I just finished explaining to you. When we withhold or distort the truth, which is what I feel like this person has done, they're trying to impact how you can or will behave. So that's where they're coming from. I don't feel like they're trying to deceive you because for the fun of it, not that I'm giving them an excuse, it's because they're afraid of rejection. Yeah, and exactly what I said to you in the beginning. You're making a decision about whether this relationship is going to be worth fighting for. Now that you know that this person has a tendency to twist the truth a little bit. But this card says, see the good in everything and be open to gaining and understanding. And then simply ask yourself, is this worth fighting for? So that's what your situation is. Let's have a look at the crystal spirit message. Don't beat yourself up, because sometimes when we feel betrayed, we try and go back and figure out where things kind of unraveled and where we might have ignored red flags, and we get a little bit upset at ourselves. And we shouldn't carry shame around that, because when you're coming from an honest and pure place, you kind of expect other people to treat you the same way, and you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and that's a really beautiful quality. So don't beat yourself up. You weren't to know that this person was going to deny you the truth. There is a need for clear communication with sodalite crystal. That's connected to the throat chakra, which is blue. Okay, so let's have a look. So the rose quartz message is really quite straightforward. It's about the need to work on your self-love. It says, we are conditioned to forget how amazing we are. So when rose quartz appears, it's because now is a time for being aware of how quickly we forget our beauty and worth. Have you been falling into a comparison trap and convincing yourself that you aren't good enough and that you have to work hard to deserve what you want for yourself? No, let go of that scarcity mentality. Comparing yourself to someone else should be done only when you want to identify those matching inner strengths of yours that you wish to amplify, so that you may experience even more love and prosperity. So they're saying it's a good time to connect with what you see and love in others and feel the presence of those attributes within yourself. Remind yourself of the times when you've been strong, smart, playful, confident, whatever the quality, it is within you. So know that you have all that you need, and you will see your relationships reflecting that you are worthy of what you desire. Now, as for sodalite, it's talking about intentionality, an awakened state, inner knowing and self-confidence, and clear expression of intentions. Okay, so it says, healing doesn't require perfection, but it does require that you remain awake to the truth, that you are a divine, beautiful being, always connected to the universe, who wants the very best for you. Spiritual amnesia will send you circling back to old patterns that you vowed never to repeat. The appearance of sodalite is a reminder to re-establish your sense of connection so that the universe can guide you to where you need to be. Do not forget your worth, your values, and your truth. If you're unsure of the next move to make, meditate. As you remain present in the moment, you'll more easily avoid spiritual narcolepsy and falling back into the old ways. So you obviously want things to be different. You want this person to communicate better. You want them to be more honest. And you don't want to go back to how things were, where, when you were working with illusion as opposed to reality. So this relationship can only work if you're both honest with yourselves and each other. I kind of want to see what this deck here says in terms of further advice. Interesting that where I cut the deck, you got a card that says the most attractive quality of all is dignity. If choosing to stay with this person is going to compromise your dignity, then my advice would be to, let them go. Don't stay out of fear that you won't find anyone better, or don't stay because they have convinced you, half convinced you that they will change even though their behavior says otherwise. Angels and Spirit, what is Capricorn's advice, please, Spirit? What is Capricorn's advice? Don't compete with anyone. So again, it's going back to that need for self-respect and self-esteem, because whenever we compete with someone else, we demean ourselves. Okay. Let's see, Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Capricorn need to see? And you've got the people who have others climbing the walls for them aren't always exceptional. Often they're the ones who don't appear to care that much. So maybe your person behind your back has been paying someone attention. It could be an ex or someone who your partner doesn't really want you to know that they're kind of taking liberties with this person. And it's a betrayal. We can't deny that what they've been doing constitutes betrayal. And maybe you think that your person is making more effort with their ex or whatever person it is. And you're wondering why are they prepared to do A, B, and C for this person, and yet I don't even get a look in, or, my needs are, pushed to the side. You might not feel prioritized, and that's what this card is talking about. The people who have others climbing the walls for them aren't always exceptional. Often they're the ones who don't appear to care that much. Interesting. Yeah, it feels like there's someone who just has your person wrapped around their little finger, and you're thinking, what am I? Am I chopped liver over here? Like, that's what it feels like to me. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comments. I want to see what the tarot says is your advice. Angels and Spirit, what is Capricorn's advice when it comes to love? What is Capricorn's advice when it comes to love, please? Five of Swords, interesting. Don't be afraid to walk away from this situation if you feel that this person will only kind of work for this relationship if it suits them, or, it's got to be on their terms. The Five of Swords is when there's conflict and it's a lose-lose situation. No matter what you do, you'll feel defeated. Can't live with them, can't live without them type of energy. Angels and Spirit, please show me. So if you think that this relationship is an uphill battle and you're not being listened to, you're not being valued, then, it's time to walk away. What is Capricorn's advice, please? What is Capricorn's advice? The Magician in the reverse. Interesting. Now is not really the time to make the final call, and we did kind of explain why. Mercury retrograde. So don't make a hasty decision. Observe the dynamics, observe whether this person is willing to take accountability for their actions, and revisit your decision when things are a little clearer. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, Capricorn.